Hey guys, welcome back. Or if you're new, how's your week been? Mine's been good. So before I begin, 104 subscribers. Let's go. Oh, look at my Uzi shirt. I guess. Doing a book review here. I got a drink here. I don't got my characters this time because I'm outside. I'm decided. My uncle gave me this idea, so thanks to him. And somebody's like mowing the lawn or something, or like making loud noises. I don't know if you guys will hear it, but if you do, I apologize for that. So, yeah, we're doing this outside, actually. This is no characters. It's spoilers for this book. It is Goosebumps, Horrorland, The Horror at Chiller House. So this is book 19. This is the last book in the whole Horrorland series. And it's the second arc. It's the end of the second arc as well. So in Horrorland, there's like an arc. There's like 90 pages of a normal story, and then the last 40 to 30 minutes is like entering Horrorland. Well, this book doesn't do that like the other books, if that makes sense. So basically, the previous kids in the last few books, I'm gonna name the ones I read. I'm gonna name all of them, and I'm gonna tell you which one I read from Arc 2 at least. This is book 13 through 19. So I have not read When the Ghost Dog Howls, Little Shops of Hamsters, not read. I read Head You Lose, good. Weirdo Halloween, that was okay, I guess. The Wizard of Moons, that was good. Slappy New Year, bro, I did not like that. And we got this book right here. So all the characters from those previous books have, this is Jonathan Chiller. He basically gave them a little horror. He's like, here, take this with you. That's how you'll be repaying me next time because everything right now is free. And how do they have to repay him? Well, they have to repay him by playing a deadly game where there's going to be these helper cards. Murder the Clown. Yeah, Murder the Clown from not only the Goosebumps movie, but from the A Nightmare on Cloud Street, which I actually did a book review on. So it was shocking to see him. Chef Belcher and Madame Doom. Madame Doom is in book 10 of the series. Hope We Have Strange Powers. Just giving you all the details, basically. So let's start at the very start of this book. It starts with Jonathan Chiller. That's this dude right here. You know, he was a little boy, and he was very smart. His mom made him play with his toys in his room. Basically, couldn't hang out with anybody. His dad was like, you are treating this child like a joke. I'm going to make him a man. Here, take this crossbow. We're going to go hunting and shoot this turkey. But Jonathan Chiller shoots himself in the own foot. Bro was trying to be a Daryl Dixon, which that turned out embarrassingly bad. How do you shoot your own foot, buddy? I think a stormtrooper from Star Wars could aim better than this crap, but, maybe that's just me. So his dad's like, you know what? I can't even do this. I was literally laughing at this freaking joke. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Okay. So, yeah. So then the kids and the other books are here. And when he's telling them the rules, he's like, you gotta find these 6 little red chests with horrors in them. And if you do that, well, you're free to go. But there's gonna be hunters out there. But here, have these helper cards. Chef Belcher, Madame Doom, and Murder the Clown. Alright, I'm gonna be hunting you guys. And, yeah, good luck. Oh, well, I'm not actually really hunting you guys. The hunters are gonna hunt you. But I'm still gonna be, like, there to assist them. So, good luck. So, like, oh, crap. This is bad. Alright, I got an idea. Let's try the game. Alright. Yeah. Was a flat slap in the face. He almost died. I think his name is, I don't know. There's like 5 whole characters. There's Andy, Sam, Jessica, Meg, Marco, and Ray. And mainly, I'm pretty sure you follow Ray from most of this book. If not, he is the main character. So their side, well, there's 6 chests, red chests. We need to go to one of our helpers. We'll go to the chef guy. Me and you, pal. You two, the rest of you guys can split up. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. 2, 2, and 3. 3 groups, 2 people in each. Seems fair enough, in my opinion. So they do that. And then they go over. It's like, alright, follow me. Follow me. Okay. Following you, following. Yeah. And then, wolves. Wolves appear. It's like a middle forest. It's like a middle forest. Made no sense. There's some trees, I guess. It's not a forest, but I guess trees are in a forest. But that dog. But where did the chef go? He just vanished. He can't get the chest for you, by the way. He can lead you to where the chest is. He can't get it for you, by the way. Let me just say that really quick. So yeah, that happens. And during that, sorry, I had to get a drink. And man, these dogs would never take a freaking break. So yeah, the wolves come after him and they escape. And then the hunter just suddenly appears. He's like, "Oh crap, we gotta get out of here." The chef dude. And he's like, "Oh wait, I got this chest. Oh wait, it's just a jack-in-the-box? Stupid." Fail. Alright, how about I go to Murder the Clown this time? Alright, let's go. Ooh man, it's really dark in here. Ah, I got you. Hey, it's me, Murder the Clown. I have some funny jokes, and here's some other group. Here's the other some other characters. I think it was Jessica and Meg, maybe. I think Jessica was one of them. So then they go, and holy crap, they're in a quicksand. They try to escape, and they fail. And they're thinking they're dead, because, you know, quicksand. But no, they actually get to a chest. This chest actually has a little horror dude. Yeah, it's not a jack-in-the-box this time. And then when they get it, it's just white chocolate, I'm pretty sure. What another slap in the face. Jonathan Chiller is a freaking cheater. And deserves to be called out on that bull crap. So yeah, that happens. It's a nice day out here. It's really warm. You know, it's a beautiful day outside. May I just say that before I keep continuing? It is a beautiful day. So yeah, they also do that. And they're like, and Murder the Clown, by the way, when he leads them there, he just vanishes. And then he comes back whenever the hunter appears. Kind of weird, but the hunters appear. Kind of weird, but yeah. I don't know why I froze. So he's like, oh no. Let's get out of here. They get out. And then they go to Madame Doom. And then Madame Doom, oh, but one of the boys go in first. What was his name? I think it was Marco, maybe. But he goes in, he's like, I'm going to go on my own. And he's like, help, help. And Madame Doom's like, sucker, you were supposed to play along and act dead so that I'd get you out of here. But nah, he couldn't do it out of his kindness. But let me tell you something, you've been getting played. This whole game is rigged and stuff. Yeah, yep. And then when they're like, we've been screwed over. Time to get the freak out of here. That's some Horrorland guards. These are the horrors, by the way. They're like the monsters that one day at Horrorland, return to Horrorland. This whole entire series. They were originally going to put it in the Goosebumps sequel. Well, that got scrapped. Goosebumps 2. Instead, it was Haunted Halloween. Which, come on, bro. I would have loved to see Horrorland in Goosebumps 2. It even got a title in the 2023 Disney Plus show, which had nothing to do with that episode. And that season 1 was a disaster. Let's all be honest. Season 2 is a way better season than season 1. Because season 1 is a dumpster fire. It is so bad. I think I'd rather watch me puke for 5 hours, 50 minutes straight. And I don't want to be watching myself vomit. But I think I'd rather do it. Just saying. Or I'd rather just watch season 2. Alright. Yeah. And they're in, I think, a couple of the games. Alright. Quit yapping about the Horrorland series itself. So, yeah. Then they go, and there's like a voice. Help, help. The guards are like, we gotta go. But it's actually one of the characters. It's the girl from Slappy New Year. Oh, look. Here's a better title. Cover art of it. This book, which by the way was also bad. That was the worst Slappy book I have ever read. And that's saying something because if you guys know, I'm not a fan of Ghost of Slappy. But this book is somehow worse than that book. And that's saying a lot. No, that's not saying a lot because that Ghost of Slappy isn't awful, but it's not good. In my opinion. So yeah, so good job for her. And then they get to Jonathan Chiller. And he's like, I was never going to let you win. But they're like, hey. And he's like, I have no friends. They're like, hey, teach us how this robot works. He's like, okay. And then they try to go for it. He's like, you think I'm stupid? No, we're going to play more games like Shrink Ahead. Kind of reminds me of How I Got My Shrunken Head book. When I read it, that's what it reminded me of. And then he's like, "You have no friends, buddy. You're a cheater. Look, you're the one you're actually Chef Belcher, Murder the Clown, Madame Doom, and the Hunter. Those aren't even real. It's just been this dude the whole time, by the way." So when they expose this fraud, basically, and this cheater, they take his costumes, Murder the Clown, Madame Doom, and dress up and say, "Goodbye, goodbye." And he's like, "No, my friends." He's like, all right, I'll let you go. I'll let you go. Just spare me. Please let me keep my friends." And they're like, "Okay, here, have the horrors." And it works. The day is over. But Jonathan Chiller is still out there, and he's still giving little horrors to children. And I know I've been saying "and" a lot. I mean, somebody should watch this video. Put it in the comments how many times I have said "and" in this whole video. Started from the beginning to the end of this video. Somebody ought to do it. And if I have to, I'll do it myself. Just saying. So yeah, he's still out there. He's going to go get some other kids. Our main characters really didn't stop him. But yeah, that was the end of this book. And for what it is, it's not bad. It's okay. It's a 7 out of 10 book. The cover is cool. Look at the cover with Jonathan Chiller, Slappy, I guess his other victims. Like something from Stay Out of the Basement. The little horrors that are in the plot. Slappy is not hardly in this book. I can't remember a single time he was in this book. I remember when they mentioned Slappy in it, but not like the ooze monster. Because, and people, we also do get to see them react to like, ooze monster? Talking ventriloquist dummy? Yeah, right, kid. Or something like that. And orange alien? Yeah, right. So it is kind of cool to see them like talk to the other characters in other books in this series. So that was cool. The ending I did not suspect. It wasn't jaw dropping, but I didn't suspect it. So I'll give it that. For what it is, it's not bad. It's a good book. It's not a great book. It's a 7 out of 10, like I said. Would I recommend it? Yeah, sure. That's all I have for that book. My next book, and it's inside, by the way. It is the book called, is it just called BioShock? No, BioShock Rapture. That may be the next book. Because there's 430 pages. I've already read 300 pages of that book. So that may be the next book review I do, but I'm not saying, but it's not a guarantee. So that may be the next book. So maybe hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Had a fun time.